1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war.
5, 6, 7, 8. He's cheated again.
Hey, don't mind us. We're building audiences here. Okay, start over.
You got nails. Look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb. Sorry, you're so sensitive.
5, 6, 7,
So
8.
sensitive.
Try to keep your thumb straight. Well, I'm not sensitive.
Would you like to talk like this for the rest of the day?
Is anybody out there? Anybody?
Hello? Nobody.
I'd like to have a potty on our tea potty. Hello?
Hello, is anybody there?
Hello?
All right, just give us about another minute here. We're going to get started. Hopefully someone will join here and watch this. If not, you can catch it later.
I declare a thumb war. Okay. We got one.
It's us.
Oh, that's you. All right, let's just get started. Hey guys, this is Dr. Kalie with Judge Family Chiropractic, and this is
Dr. James with Judge Family Chiropractic.
We are here for 5 Essential Friday.
You can take your fun stuff off, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I kind of liked it.
Yeah, so we're here for 5 Essential Friday, where we're going to bring you the hacks to the 5 essentials. Where each week on Friday around this time, we're going to bring you the products that we know that help us stay on track with living the 5 essential lifestyle. So I guess we will start with you. Essential number 1 is
Maximize Mind.
And what did you bring for Maximize Mind to share with everybody today?
I have 2 things to share. One thing is my
You only
favorite.
get one.
Well, I'm going to share 2
Oh,
because I'm the boss.
okay.
This is my journal. I think that everybody should develop a habit of journaling every single day, even if I was listening to a podcast once, and it said that if you can just commit to writing 1 sentence, eventually when you're done with that 1 sentence, you're going to actually end up with a full page. So I think sometimes that people get overwhelmed with journaling. I can't do it, and my mind goes and wanders. It's your journal. You get to write whatever you want to write in there. You get to do whatever you want to do. So that's great for me. And your brother shouldn't be able to look in it because it's your journal, and yeah.
Journaling's great for me too. So what I love is this book called The Motivation Manifesto. It's Brendan Bouchard. Okay, I got this about 2.5 years ago, I think, and I take a look at it and read the entire thing every 6 months. So every January and every July, I get back on track with this thing. It's got wisdom of the ages in it, and I highly recommend anybody that wants to be ultra successful get this book and not just read it once. You can see I've got the green little leaflets here. I've got dog ears where I want to read. Like this stuff is amazing. It's more priceless than gold. So cool. What's essential number 2, Dr. Kalie?
Essential number 2 is maximize nerve supply, and that means taking care of your spine and your nervous system. Do you want to go first on this one?
Sure. What was I gonna do?
Stand up desk.
Oh yeah, stand up desk. Sorry, we got so many things going on here. So I recently changed my desk from sitting to standing, and they've got a bunch of different products out there for stand up desk. All you got to do is Google it. But some you can lift up and turn into a standing desk. When you want to sit, you can put it back down. Mine's permanently standing. It's actually in my adjusting bay. I don't go back to my office much anymore. But think about the posture people are in all day long. We weren't meant to sit. Sitting is the new smoking. That's the new thing that's out there. So the longer you sit, the more crunched up you are. The spine shifts out of alignment and causes a lot of distortion in your vertebra, and that in turn causes pressure on your brainstem, spinal cord, and nerve roots. So the longer you can stand, and again, you get used to it, the better it is for your entire body.
Mine is these 2 guys. These are what we call spinal molding wedges, and these are what's going to help you to reformat your curves and your spine. Just like what he was talking about, we're constantly in this position. We're text messaging, we're driving in cars, we're sleeping in too soft of beds, so our spine is just always in this position like this. So what these are designed to do are designed to really help you get the curves back into your neck, because what you want to have, Dr. James, if you can turn sideways for me, we want to have 3 curves when we look at you from the side. We want to have a curve in our neck, a curve in our mid back, and then a curve down below as well. We want those to be at 45 degrees. And so what these are going to do is going to help shape that. And what happens though is your spine gets so used to being in the other position, your ligaments and your muscles, they start to get pulled and they start to get stretched. So this is going to help mold it back into position. So these should be laid on 15 minutes twice a day. Eventually you're going to want to be actually sleeping on these things and replace your pillows with them. If you are already doing that and you find that you wake up in the middle of the night and these are on the other side of the room, just stuff them under your fitted sheets and they won't go anywhere at night and you'll get a nice sound sleep.
Yeah, so we recommend a corrective care chiropractic facility, and any of those docs that do that have these things, and they should prescribe them to you as well. So essential number 3, go ahead.
Real quick, I just want to ask you guys, like this, share it, invite your friends to watch it. We want to make this thing go all over the place. We had some great responses from my last video, so we just want to continue to keep the momentum going, and I know your friends need to hear this stuff, so I saw the like just go across the screen there.
Again,
Thank
if you're just tuning in, this is 5 Essential Friday, where we bring you the hacks to the 5 essentials, products, things, tips, tricks that we know that work, that help us stay on track with living the 5 essential lifestyle. So we already went through essential number 1, which is maximize mind, and we went through essential number 2, which is maximize nerve supply, and number 3 is maximize quality nutrition.
So I'm going to keep it simple on this one and just start from the basics. This book is one book that we give to our patients. It is the Maximize Living Nutrition Plans book, and this has, the first 4 chapters are just filled with amazing information on why you want to change the things that you're eating and what exactly you want to change. And then it's going to explain to you our core plan and our advanced plan, how to get rid of the toxic food that you're eating, how to start adding good healthy fats, good grass-fed meats and proteins and quality organic stuff. I remember when I first graduated from chiropractic school, I lived with Dr. James when I first moved here, and we took it upon ourselves to make every single recipe in this book and try it together, and we failed a couple times.
Yeah.
And some of the food that we made was not so good, but I just want to encourage you to look in the back of this book. There's tons of recipes back here, and they are just, every single one of them was amazing. I love all of them, and they're super easy. I mean, we were young kids who didn't really know how to cook then, right? So, yeah, anything?
No. So for me, I've been doing this ketogenic diet. I'm sure most of you have heard about this, but I haven't ever felt better. And basically what the diet is 75% fat, 20% protein, and 5% carbohydrates. So you've got to find ways to get good healthy fats into your system, and this is one of the step higher than this, but basically they've taken all the bad stuff out and it's full of the good stuff.
Real quick thing on that, we've both read the book by Dave Asprey called Headstrong, and one thing that he wants to make sure is that you're not skimping out on the type of MCT oil that you're getting, and you're not getting the cheap stuff. Because that can do worse than what it's supposed. Like, this stuff is amazing, but if you get the wrong kind of stuff, then it's going to actually do more harm than good. So, essential number 4 is maximize oxygen and lean muscle. Go for it.
So for me, I love burpees. So basically what a burpee is, if you've never done them before, you go down to the floor, you do a push-up, you jump up and raise your hands up in the air, and that's one burpee. So this high-intensity interval training that we're teaching our patients and people that we love and care about, you can do 100 burpees as fast as you can, and you're good for 5 or 6 days after that because of the amount of metabolic changes that you're going to find in your body. It doesn't require any equipment. You can do it right in the basement or right in even the bathroom before you take a shower. 100 as fast as you can. Just see what happens to your body physiologically after that, and you might want to videotape it so we can see it.
One of the things that I brought is my TRX band. I love this thing because you can hang it on a tree, you can put it down in your basement, you can do it outside. You can basically do it anywhere, and it's a couple of, it's about $150, $200. So it's not too high of an investment, but it lasts a very long time, and it's great for body weight workouts, high intensity interval training, and all that. And then one thing here is just that what we teach here is Maximize Living is the Max T3 program. We have the DVD, but you can actually go, if you're not a part of our office, you can actually go online to maxT3 maxt3.com. And just, they have a digital program that you can download. So that's $9.99 that you can download that for. And they have everything that's on this DVD, and they've put a ton of other exercises on there. It's really awesome. The work that they're doing with this whole Max T3 program is amazing. If you stick to the Max T3 program for a month, you're going to look in the mirror at the end of 30 days and not believe what you're seeing.
Cool. Essential number 5.
Minimize. This is the only one that we want to minimize. Minimize toxins.
So we told you on Tuesday at tea time that the stuff that you put in your mouth, the stuff that you put on your skin, the stuff that you breathe is absorbed directly into your bloodstream. Those things are called toxins, for the most part. And for me, I've had a battle. The only really bad thing that I have now is my deodorant, until last weekend when I went to Dallas, and a friend of mine suggested this stuff, and it's called Pure Protection, and it's got some cedarwood oil in it. But basically, the amount of ingredients, that's what you want to look at, whether you're buying food or whether you're buying deodorant. If you've got stuff that you can't pronounce, you probably shouldn't put it on or in your body. So there's ingredients here: coconut oil, like I said, I use it for everything, shea butter, tapioca flour, arrowroot powder, baking soda, and cedarwood essential oil. And I tested it this week, and it is amazing. It's better than my bad stuff that I used to put on my arm. So basically, it's just this. You take it and you rub it on, and you're good. You smell good, you don't stink, and you're not sweaty. But why don't we want bad deodorants? Well, aluminum's in it, there's estrogenic stuff in it, and it gets absorbed right into your lymph system. That could increase the rate of breast cancer in women and even men as well.
I'm going to talk to you guys about far infrared saunas. I just recently purchased one of these for my own home, and it's an incredible purchase. I don't know what took me so long. I get to use this at my house. I do it a couple times a week, and what that does is it penetrates your skin a couple inches, a couple layers, and it helps you to detox. So what most saunas, like saunas that you see at the gym or somewhere else, they heat up the air around them. And so what an infrared sauna is doing is it's actually heating up heating you up from the inside out. So only 10% of the energy used is to heat up the air. The rest of it's actually to heat up your body from the core. And so what that's doing is it increases your energy, it increases your sweat. So your skin, again, is the largest organ in your body. And that's the best way that we know how to detox, to get all the toxins out. I actually just had a patient come up to me this week, and she was like, I started taking the detox system, and I am sweating more than I've ever sweated in my entire life. And I'm like, that's amazing, high five your detox. She's like, no, this is disgusting. I'm like, no, it's actually amazing, because your body is just getting rid of all this stuff that's been locked up in there for years. So I love the infrared sauna. I used to go every couple of months, and now I do it a couple times a week, and it only takes about 30 minutes or so, 40 minutes to sit in there and get some great, amazing effects.
Cool. So that is our 5 Essential Friday, and what we're going to do now is just tell you what's going to happen on Tea Time with the judges on Tuesday. We do that at 12 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, and we're going to talk about raising healthy family. That's the next big topic that we're going to have in this office. So Dr. Kalie and I, we were raised in a chiropractic lifestyle, and we've been brought up quite differently. We've never taken a medication. We've gone through life without injecting nasty things into us, and we're going to go through some of those topics that we're going to spend a lot of time on August 5th at the seminar that we have at the Sauna Center in St. Charles. St. Charles?
It's Geneva. It's on the border.
It's on the border. So that's your 5 Essential Friday.
Real quick with the raising healthy families thing, some people just are so scared that their kids won't eat and they can't make changes. Again, a family just last night, she's like, I can't believe how much bread we don't have to buy, and our kids are not complaining. And she's like, I had no idea that my family would be able to make these changes. So we just want to encourage you and let you know that things are possible and change is always possible. I read a comment from somebody on our Tea Time video that he's scared to change, and he's 62 years old. You're never too old or too young to make changes, and it's just a decision that you have to make in your mind. So that's why we're doing these things for you guys. We just want to keep encouraging you, pouring love onto you, and give you some ideas of what we do in our daily lives. So anything else you want to share with them?
Go ahead and like this, share it, and get involved with these little videos that we're going to do every week, twice a week, for the longevity of this practice. So Thank
If you have
guys.
any questions or comments, just put them in the comments. We'll answer them as we go on week to week. So thanks, guys. We hope you have a blessed day and go enjoy the sunshine.
Peace.
Peace out.